Hi guys, welcome back for another video, and this time I'm going to speak to you about a different version of what's in my bag, because this is the summer and winter essentials that I keep in my bag from time to time when the weather changes, when there are changes in the days, maybe from summer ones to winter ones, or from fall to winter and from spring to summer. So these things just start changing in my bag. I do keep them at some point in time in my bag, and I just wanted to share with you what I include. Maybe I can inspire you, or I can give you a bit of ideas about what you can keep in your bag from time to time, so as to be prepared for basically everything that might happen in your day. I have mentioned in some of my previous videos about how many hours I do spend outdoors, because my job just requires this, and I have to be prepared almost on a bunch of things, on a bunch of situations, so as, how can I say it? I don't find any difficulties. Obviously, there will be those instances when I still will miss something that I need in that moment, but I just try to be as much as possible prepared for everything. Some things I like to keep them in my car, others are a constant in my bag, others are just temporary in my bag. But these, from time to time, these things that you are seeing here will be in my bag from one point to another. So I don't want to do a very, very long introduction, because I need to go through all the things that you are seeing here and just explain why I need them. So the first thing that I am going to tell you about is your first aid kit. This is very, very important that you have one. I have one from Master Plus. As you can see, compared to my hand, it's very, very small and compact, and it includes tiny things, but that might help you for that one-off situation that you might encounter. There are a bunch of other things at the back, bandages, etc. So they are very, very good to keep, I think, and I believe that these stores like Target and other places have these types of first aid kit for sure. So that should be a constant in your bag, whether it's winter, summer, any type of day and weather, it should be there. But going further, this is something that I really, really found helpful in summer. It's a shoe passion spray. It's for foot silk. Basically, what happens is that you spray this product on your feet. It says here, and it has this symbol. So you can spray it on your feet before you put on your sandals, and there will not be any sort of friction, or basically you will not get blisters. And to be honest with you, I have tried this. It's a very good product. It's from Kiwi, as you can see, and yes, it did help me a lot, because I usually have sweaty feet, and they do get a lot of blisters in sandals because of the sweat that comes out in summer, and this is a very good product. So I do keep it with me, because sometimes I just refresh and just put another one, another bit of spray on my feet as I go along. So this comes with me in summer almost every time, I think. Another thing that I have is an Aloha Vera Gel. I like to keep it with me in summer. I suffer from psoriasis, and this helps me a lot from time to time, because I suffer from psoriasis during summertime, because I sweat and it's hot weather and my skin does not like that much the sun. So this helps me whenever I get those red patches on my hands, because that is the only place where I have it. And aloe vera is one of the best products, I guess, for any psoriasis you might have. It helped me. It's my experience. It might not be for everyone, but from what I have lived daily, this is a product I like to keep with me in summer, because that's when I need it the most. Another thing is obviously my Nivea Dry Comfort, which is my deodorant. It's the deodorant I use the most. It's always with me in summer. I apply it as part of my morning routine, but I like to have one in my bag too. These are two fans, and yes, I like to use them a lot. This is something I got from eBay. As you can see, I have another one in pink, and I don't need obviously two on the go, but I always have one in my bag because I need it, and I'm not a person that likes hot weather at all. And when I'm not in a place where there is no air conditioning or fans or something like that, it's very, very helpful at times. So let's go for the types of wet wipes. This is something I have shown in my What's in My Bag Summer Essential, and it's basically, they are wipes that protect you from mosquito bites, and they are really, really helpful. I really love them. I have, I think, 3 or 4 packs of this because I did purchase quite a lot when I saw them. And when you are on the beach, maybe there are barbecues, or you are having a party on the beach or a late night on the beach, they are very, very helpful because especially I think sandy beaches, they are filled with mosquitoes, and they really, really help. So this is a constant in my bag in summer. And then I've got also these Speedy Care wipes, which are deodorants. And even another trick, if they get dry, you just put some water in them and they will be basically like new. So you can still use them. I found them very good for summer. Again, in hot weather, they do help. So that is another constant in my bag. And these are my makeup remover wipes. Sometimes I have long days at work, and at some point in time I can't handle any more of my makeup. So I always keep makeup remover wipes. These are very small. You can see them on my hand. And they are very compact for your bag. They are from Essence, but there are many other brands out there that do have makeup remover wipes. So that's for wipes. By the way, I always, and this is a constant in my bag, I always have these antibacterial wipes. The wet hankies, clean and protect, are my favorite. I do have the green packs, and this is the blue packs. I always buy a lot of them. I love them. They are my favorites, and they are a constant in my bag. I'm sure that you remember how many times I have shown them in my What's in My Bag videos. Same as the wet wipes, I always also keep my tissues, which are very, very important for me. I do have 2 or 3 packs in my bag because I can't stay without them. So these two are another constant in my bag, whether it's summer, whether it's winter, etc. Another constant is, but they get used a lot more in summer, are my facial oil blotting paper. And I remember that I got these on eBay. I think it was 20 packs or 10 packs for really, really a very small price. And you can see how they are. They are blotting sheets. They are fantastic. They are cheap in price, but they are very, very fantastic. And these are Mickey Mini. They are Chinese products, but I can assure you that they are fantastic for you to keep in your bag. I do have a lot of them, but I will be ordering more of this product. These are blotting sheets. I do put them to blot oil coming out of my face. I have a very oily skin. And I blot on my makeup. So I have the makeup on, and I blot the oils on my face coming out with these sheets. They are fantastic. After blotting, I just go with the powder and retouch my makeup. So they are fantastic. Let me show you another thing. I have 2 other summer products. This is the Evian Brumatizer, the facial spray. There is a bigger spray bottle than this, but this is very small and very compact. You can keep it in your bag very, very easily. And then I have another anti-mosquito cream. It's another small product, just in case you don't have the wipes that I have just shown you, which are these. Even in case I don't have this, I will always have this. So this is another constant for summer. This is two, and this one, the Evian Brumatizer, you can also spray it over your face, even if you have makeup. So it's a very good product to moisturize, refresh, and tone, like it is written on the bottle. I think I have 5 or 6 of these bottles. They are great. Some things that I have is, and this is a constant in my bag, this is an OPI avocado juice of the Yasmin hand and body lotion, 30 ml. I always have a hand cream in my bag, and this is a constant. And in summer, because I have long hair, I for sure need to have my hair clips. I have different ones, as you can see there, and my different types of hairbands, and they are falling off from my hand. I have a lot, but I like to use these hairbands the most because I put always my hair up in a ponytail. I can say that 4 months, 5 months of the year I'm constantly in ponytails because I can't just take it. Hot weather, warm weather, I basically dislike it. I love winters. I don't like summer. It's my personal opinion, but this is why I need quite a bunch of hair ties. Something else, since I have a ponytail, I would have this very small hairspray. This one is from Kuhn, and I have the 40 HF6 SF6, the Kuhn design. There are also very different other different hairsprays that I might have from time to time. Another constant in my bag in summer is some perfume. This is an unbranded perfume, but there are different ones that you can keep. I always, winter and summer, have a hairbrush, that's for sure. And you know what is this? This is a very, very small shoe cleaning sponge. I got it when we were in one of the hotels in Europe as the it was part of the kit they give you in hotels, and I think by now I do have 2 or 3. It's great to clean your shoes on the go, so I do love to have this with me. Going a little bit up, and I'm going to show you these water bottles. You can see there I have 2 big ones. Obviously I take one or the other. This one, in this case, you can see that this whiter part here, you can fill it with water, put it in the freezer, and it will serve as like to keep it cool, like having ice in your bottle. This is a simple pink one, but this is another one which is quite big, and it says, "I don't sweat, I sparkle." In summer, I either have one or the other. But if you just need to be a little bit more compact, or you don't need to spend money, this is quite smaller, and it is sort of aluminum, so it is insulated. But if you don't want to spend money, you can buy one of these small bottles of water, and you can reuse it because it's made of glass, and you can wash it, refill it up, and put it in your bag. So these are 4 options for the water bottles that you might need to keep in your bag. Before moving a bit there, I am going to speak about these 2 things. This is one I use at home, but I'm just putting it here just to show you the difference between this one and this one. They are the same things, but this is one which is quite portable. You just fold it and you have it there. In winter, we use quite a bunch of coats. I use them a lot for my office and even for being outdoor. So, and those wool coats in black, they do end up having a lot of things attached to them, maybe hairs or things like that. So this is quite wonderful to just scrape everything from your coat. And as you can see, it's foldable and it's very, very compact. This is the same thing, but obviously I keep this at home. So these 2 are the same thing. One is smaller than the other, and I'm keeping it here just to show you the difference. Let me fold it up. So going to the last part of the things, which are these ones. Sweets, I do keep them with me in winter. And I don't keep sweets with me in summer because hot weather once again melts the sweets. But I love to have some in winter with me. These are treats candy bonbons from New Look. And these are extremely chocolate caramels from Marks and Spencer. It's M&S. And I love to keep a bunch of sweets. They might be any other types of sweets, but these are what I was keeping in my bag at the moment. And another constant in winter are these ones here. So I've got gloves, and I always have gloves in my bag in winter. These are a pair of very, very classic normal gloves. You can see they have a bit of lint on them, but they have been washed yesterday. So you can see the type of material, it always gets lint on it. But gloves are a constant in my winter bag. Another one, and this gets used a lot, this is, it's just like, you can see it, it's just a put on top, and it has buttons. You can button it up. It's a cardigan, and you basically just put it on whenever you need it. I like to keep this with me in fall, because sometimes I just go out with short sleeves, and then when it's around 7 or 8 p.m. I just end up feeling a bit colder, and it's very, very good to keep it with me, because at the end of the day I just put it on and I have it with me. So I love to have this. Sometimes it stays in my car, other times it stays in my bag, but the most frequent place I do keep it, it's in my bag. Another constant, and this depends on the weather out there, are scarves. These are my favorite two types of scarves, because this is lighter in texture and this is white. And by the way, when you choose constants for your bag, you need to have neutral colors. So either nude colors, grays, whites, blacks, etc. I like to go for black and whites. Because whatever the outfit you have on, whenever you need some of these essentials, you can put it on without ever thinking about whether the colors will match, etc. So I like to go with whites and blacks. This is my favorite scarf. It's in white, it's cotton. It's a very, very normal. I had it for a bunch of years. Every time I whiten it up more during laundry, and I love it. So this is a constant in my bag in winter. It never leaves my bag other to get washed. I love it. And another constant, if the weather is a bit much more colder, for example, once I was in London and it was really a very cold weather in the evening, and this came really beautifully needed. It is a scarf I got from eBay. I don't know whether I will be able to find the link, because I got it, I think, 2 years ago. But it's a very big scarf, as you can see. So sometimes I have used it even sort of a blanket to put on my legs whenever I was on the train. But I love it, and it's a bit more thicker than this one. So it's a very good scarf to keep with you. So depending on the weather, I will grab in the morning before leaving the house either this or this one. So this is another constant I have all the time in my bag. The blotting paper just got away from its bag. So this is what I've got basically all the time with me. I hope that I have given you a bit of guidelines about what you can have in your bag as essentials. Okay, so that is all that I get with me. I hope that you have liked this video, and if you have, as usual, other suggestions about what you would like to see, just don't forget to send me an email or another message on Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest. I do read all the messages you send me, and I try to do the videos accordingly, but I hope I have managed, at least in this video, to give you a bit of ideas about the essentials you can keep in your bag. Until next video, take care. Bye.